Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to DCA Adventure. I'm your weatherman Jay, back again for another midweek cryptocurrency market update. So if you love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. I'm not your financial advisor. Trading is super freaking risky. I'm sure you guys are seeing it today. I'm sure everybody's feeling it deep down in their souls, right? Major blood in the streets. So definitely don't be trading with money you guys are not willing to lose. Already consider that money gone as soon as you put it into the cryptocurrency market. I'm trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase Pro, PancakeSwap, a little bit of everywhere. Got my hands in a little bit of everything. Most of the links for them places, you guys, will be in the description. Definitely use the links. You will get deposit bonuses and all kinds of good stuff. If you are wanting to learn how to trade, you want access to a private trading signal channel inside the DCA Discord, or you want some kick-ass trading tools, join the DCA Patreon group, join my tier Trading with the View, and by doing so, you're going to get everything that I just said. 25 bucks a month, and you're going to get all kinds of different tools. You're going to get access to the private channels inside the Discord, which there's all kinds of different ones. We got bots spitting out trades 24/7. I'm posting what I'm trading, when I'm trading, why I'm trading, most importantly. So all that good stuff, guys. And then you get one-on-one access to me whenever you need it, which is super important, especially for times like this. As you guys know, everything has completely shit to bed. And if you were in the DCA Patreon group, you would have had access to the DCA with trading. Right here, this channel I'm showing you guys right now. And you guys can see that all kinds of good info being posted in this place all the time. But I did earlier this morning, it was earlier this morning or last night, I posted about Bitcoin and Ethereum. I told you guys that we broke the pattern. You know, we broke this trend line. This was a major trend line. We've been in this area for months. We've broke it. If we don't get back above, like right now, expect for a bigger drop. Same with Ethereum. Ethereum looked the exact same way. And then, as you can see, the next post after that was blood in the streets. Let me get over here to the dang YouTube. What is up, Sarth? What's up, Mikkel? How you doing, brother? Sonya Near, glad to see you. Crypto Crag, what up? Seb, how you doing, brother? Jay Thacker, I accidentally tagged myself when I was trying to say what up to you. What up, Oz? How you doing, bro? Tech Man, nice to see you. Little Time Mining, 1035-15-5. Ooh. DCA, Crypto Crag, I need to join. Dude, for 25 bucks, man, it's for real worth it. Like, there's other versions of the tool that we have over at the Patreon group, and dude, that tool's selling for anywhere between $1,200 and $1,500. And we're giving it, you know, for 25 bucks. So it's definitely worth it. Plus you get to see all the stuff that I'm trading and why I'm doing it. And you know, I post all my winning ones and I post all my losing ones. So I mean, I try to be very transparent about everything that I'm doing. What up, John Germain? How you doing? I hope everybody has survived this crazy crash. Don't get excited. We are going to look at the charts, but I don't think it's going to be quite done yet, you guys. We might stop and take a little breather here. It's going to take a good couple days to kind of figure out what exactly we're going to do. We need to make a pattern, we need to make a structure. But we're going to jump over here to CoinGecko, my super all-time favorite place to look at the overall cryptocurrency market. And as you guys can see, Bitcoin is down 19.8%, coming in at $16,162. Ethereum is down 24.9%, coming in at $1,142. So definitely some big drops there. Tether, can't believe Tether is not up a little bit more. Normally on these big drops, Tether's super green, along with all the other stables, right? BNB did have a nice pump there a day or two ago with all the stuff, all the tweet war with them and FTX, but it is down 15.2%, coming in at $271. And guys, all across the board, you're going to see humongous drops. Doge is down 40%, right around 7 cents. I mean, it was just up, went up to 15 freaking cents, and it's down to 7 cents. For the record, I got burned on Doge pretty bad. I did enter a short on Doge at the 15-cent candle. We'll actually look at the trade and where I entered. I entered too early, and I got burned on PancakeSwap, but I did not get burned on Bybit. I entered the trade on both places, almost in the same areas. Bybit I used a stop loss, Pancake Swap I did not. And it's a perfect example to show you guys why we use stop losses. Matic, Tron, Litecoin, Bitcoin, BNB, absolutely. My birthday is 11/17. I'll be 41 years. Well, hell yeah, Sonia. 41. My daughter, December 9th, she'll be 17. And then my other daughter on January 21st will be 16. So I got some crazy ages. She just got her permit. She's been driving around. Lord help me. Alright, so if we have time later, guys, after we do some charting, if we have time, we're going to come over here and look at a little bit of news. There has been talks of exchanges being insolvent, and what insolvent means is an exchange no longer has enough money to pay what it owes, pay its bills pretty much. Normally when this happens, they file bankruptcy, but there has been talks of KuCoin, and I've even heard of Coinbase gonna be locking assets. So just a reminder to not keep your holdings on an exchange. Try to get them things on a cold wallet. I'm using a Trezor, even though they're probably one of the worst ones to use, so don't go buy a Trezor, but there's all kinds of different ones out now, and we probably should do an updated video on wallets. But yeah, don't hold everything on your exchanges. Only hold what you're trading on your exchange, right? Because you already are acting like your trading account is blowed up anyway, correct? That's what we want to do. We want to act like that money's already gone. So if something bad would happen, your feelings ain't going to be hurt all that much, right? So if we have time, we'll jump over into that. But the first thing we're going to look at right now is Bitcoin, and we are on the monthly time frame, you guys. And this is just a little thing. I've showed you guys this exact chart. Drew this out for you months and months and months ago. What up, Tanes? How you doing, bro? Hope all is well. Zelcore for the win. What I miss? What I miss? I have a Zelcore wallet. They do something sweet or what? Although I did not claim any of my parallel assets or anything. I didn't have time on the 30th. But you guys can see we do have the Bitcoin monthly chart pulled up here. We have the DCA power tool. It's the EMA ribbon is overlaying the candles right now. And then we have the stochastic RSI down here on the bottom. This is an oscillator, a lagging indicator. So looking at the monthly, if we go back here to 2014, we had this nice run up, right? We had a crash down. And as soon as we breached the bottom of the stochastic at the 20 mark, we ended up getting this 50% rally, and then boom, mega dump. We just crashed right down. And then it took 580 days roughly to recover before we got back up above the 20 mark on the stochastic. Okay, so we come up, we crash down, stochastic crashes under the 20, we get a 50% rally, everybody's super excited, shit's going to the moon, we bottomed, and then we end up getting a bigger crash. You go to 2018, we have the nice run up bull market, we have a nice big dip down, we breach the bottom of the 20 mark on the stochastic RSI, and boom, we get a 48% rally, and then an even bigger crash. Fast forward to current, to today, we had this nice run up, we had this breakdown, we finally breached the 20 mark on the stochastic RSI. We ended up getting a 47% rally right here. And then an even bigger crash. So is this going to be the bottom? This going to be the bottom? If it was going to be a bottom, it would definitely be a good area. Why would it be a good area? We're down here on these little blips, and we got decent support. And you can draw your line in like that. And it's going to be kind of hard to see these monthlies. I don't want to take off my crayon drawing yet because we need that for the daily time frame. But this would be a decent starting point for support. And as you can see, we have broke down inside of it. But if we put the call out tags on there. We got 19,170, and then the bottom of the box is going to be roughly I don't think it's gonna go that super low. Who knows? Man, that would be nuts though. $7,400. It's pretty low, you guys. But I'm just giving you the area, right? It's more than likely probably going to wick down. I'd still like to see that $12,000 area be hit, and that would be the top. That'd be about the middle of this box. Right around the middle of the box starts your $13,000 to $12,000 area of support. So watch the stochastic on the monthly time frame. We are 276 days in. So back in 2014, it took 580 days roughly before we broke back above 20 on the stochastic RSI. Over in 2018, it took roughly 400 days from the time that we breached the 20 until we broke back up above the 20. And so right now we're, you know, if we're going back in history and we're trying to mathematically plot this out, we're a little over halfway in this market cycle. So, you know, maybe another 200 days, you guys, of shitty trading, pumps and then dumps before you really start seeing the moving averages change around and we actually go into bull market. Kind of funny that we dip on voting day. That's right, Oz. I didn't even put that together. Tree Fitty, what up, Gundy? 1,800 Bitcoin Friday. Oh shit, yeah, it's super possible that happens. If we're gonna go down to a daily, because we'll probably spike back up. We're probably gonna get a nice jump back up to the upside, and if it does, it's probably going right back to the bottom of the trend line. Now, if you watched last week's video, we drew this breakout trade on the chart, and I told you guys to draw this pattern on your chart. Pause the video. I do remember, I think I said pause the video and draw this in on your daily Bitcoin chart, and I think I told you to do it for Ethereum as well. But if you'd have done this is from last week, if you'd have done this, this is how we trade these breakout trades, and this would have been stupid good if you'd have been at the computer when this happened. But as soon as it broke out of the bottom of the pattern, boom, you take your short, and it kept going. I'd probably take my profit here and then reset, because like I said, it's probably going to dick around here for a little bit, and then we're probably going to see a jump back up there to that 18,000 like Gundy's saying. We're probably going to test that. And how we know if this is going to be a bearish move, how we know if we're going to continue to the next leg down is what are we looking for? We're looking for confirmation. We're looking for that rejection on that trend line. So as soon as we jump back up there, we bounce and we reject, we respect that resistance, and we close underneath of it, look for the next leg down. And we're probably going to come back down into that $16,000 area again. Looking left, if we're looking left on the chart, this small little area is what's holding us up. And it was that same small little area that caught us on the way down and held us up for quite a little while. So who knows? Whoops. This could continue to, right now it'll be resistance. It'd be resistance. So we actually need to go down more. It'd be down here. It's kind of hard to see with all this shit on there. But yeah, we actually came down to that blip. And the bottom of that is around 14,889. 14,900-ish area. So, I mean, it's possible we even wick down there. But a break below that's not going to be good. A break below that, what did we just say? 14,900. Yeah, right around 14,900. Then we're going to see the next area, and that's 13,800. So it's super possible, you guys, that it goes down to these areas. Super possible. Oh man, Sol is super cheap. We'll take a look at Sol. It's like at freaking, it's almost at $10, I think. There's all kinds of stuff on sale. I didn't have quite as much dry powder on the side ready, but you know, we had a little bit We had a little bit ready to go. But I do not think we are done yet, you guys. I do not think we are done. What I think is probably going to overall happen here, we're going to take the stochastic RSI off of there. And we're going to pull up the DCA oscillator. Now this is another tool that you will get if you join the Patreon group. But as you guys can see, momentum shot way down below the 0 mark. So we are below 0. Zero's the yellow dotted line I got right here. The oversold area is the 2 green lines. The overbought area is the 2 red lines. As you can see, we got a nice bearish divergence there. And at the end of the divergence was this candle, and then boom, the big dump started. So we still got quite a bit of room on the momentum oscillator where we could go down even more. We need to get down actually to the negative 64 mark to be oversold, technically. But watch this thing. Make a nice bear flag like it's been doing forever now, right? It's been making these patterns, and it's been doing this shit over and over and over and over again. They're all over the chart, right? All over the chart. So watch for this. This would be a perfect play. It'd be running right into that lower level on the trend line that's acting as resistance, and we'll probably get a rejection at that 18, 18.4, 18.5 area, and then down. Dead cat bounce as well. Absolutely. Very well possibly could happen. We need to turn on, let me turn off the crayon drawings, turn off, remove 3 drawings. Trading view, that's what I need to tell them. Where I just removed them drawings, it had them numbered, like right here, but how do I know which 3 drawings or what 4 drawings? It needs to be labeled. You want to erase your lines, you want to erase your text, you want to erase your squares, you know? It is tricky times, Crypto Craig. It was funny because yesterday when I posted these charts about Bitcoin and Ethereum, the dailies were looking like shit, but the weekly, I think, was looking bullish, so the time frames were really conflicting. And in reality, though, this is really not that bad of a dump. It really isn't, compared to, you know, back in the day when it would really freaking crack off. Like, for instance, just a little bit ago, we had a... That was a 44% drop there. I don't think we're that much here. Yeah, we're only at like 27. So... just not, you know, not used to saying $16,000 Bitcoin, but I'm still thinking 12, 13. But if we were going to bottom, this wouldn't be that bad of a place to bottom, I don't think. We need to turn on... moving averages. Gonna get a bearish cross. The 21 is gonna cross back under that 50. Yeah, right, Gundy. Still haven't seen those 85% downs. The good old days. Yeah, that's when you. That's really when your asshole puckered. Is when, is when you had a good 60-70% dump on Bitcoin. One of my biggest trades ever was a death cross, and it was when I first learned about them, and it happened the day of the death cross. I happened to go short, and holy shit, it was a huge trade. 13.5 Little Time Mining says, see, that's, I'm right there with you, man. I think that's going to be the area. I really do. $13 for Soul, Sarth says. We're going to jump over and look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, same thing last week. This was what we drew on the chart. Nice big breakout pattern. It broke out to the upside, come back down, and then this is the 80-20 trades, right? You always hear me say 80-20. Well, this is why you put your stop loss. So you should have probably taken profit way above, like at the 200 moving average when we broke out and tested that as resistance, right? You would take your profit there, but pretend that moving average ain't there. Pretend it's not even there. You're not trading the moving averages, so you have no idea that it's even there. This thing broke out, you bought, and then it turned right back around and came back to the pattern. And when it comes back to the pattern, if it comes back inside the pattern, almost 100% of the time it goes all the way through it, like it did here. So went out, turned around, came back, and went through. So that's why we put our stop losses in the middle of the pattern, to get you out. And like I said, this is just an example. You should have taken your profit up here. And normally on the 80-20 trades, it'll break out and then it comes back real quick. It doesn't deviate all the way up here, and you know what I mean? Really fuck you. So I'm conflicted. I love low Bitcoin. I have a huge Bitcoin mine that I have to pay power for, so I need enough to cover power. Oh, the conflicts in life. I hear you, dude. I hear you. A lot of us are mining at complete losses. I know I'm mining at a complete shit show right now. Pennies on the day, that's for sure. Pennies on the day. I'll turn the EMA ribbon off for right now because I got a bunch of noise going on the chart. But unlike Bitcoin, Ethereum, it's barely below zero right now on the zero line. And actually, if we go back, where was that? We'll just go Ethereum on here, so that way we can use the same oscillator I have set up. So with Ethereum, we do have support down here, and it did bounce off of it right around the 857. I think it dropped all the way down to 880, right? But I think Ethereum is going to do the same thing Bitcoin's doing, like it always does, right? We're going to dick around. We're probably going to come up and make the pattern like this, and then we're going to come down and try to hit the bottom of this support box. And the bottom of that support box is right around $852. If it breaks there, then you guys obviously know what we're doing. We're looking for the next decent size area, and that's going to be right around 667 to 551. And that's not that significant, so it's very possible we get down to these areas, people are freaking out. They're losing their shit. They're selling everything they got. And we could even get down here to this next area. I know it's not going to be popular for me to say, but that's what's on the chart. We're looking at $470 ish right there. Such TA on live for free. Dang, that's right, buddy. Mining to heat the house. You know what, dude? My basement is a lot warmer, and my heater has not kicked on as much, and it is getting colder here. It's not too bad, but it is getting colder. So just be careful if it comes to investing right now, you guys. DCA, dollar cost average, into your investing bags. Don't be going all in on anything right now. I know it's very tempting with how big the dumps are. You know, you're like, holy shit, this is, you know, Jay always says to buy on a 20 or 30% dump. Yes, buy some. We don't want to go all in, especially right now. There's nothing bullish about anything. And that goes across the board for everything. Stocks, indices, bonds, all that, you know what I mean? Gold and precious metals are dipping right now. The dollar's dipping right now. We got a long ways to go, you guys, before we even think about bull run. It'd be really cool to see Ethereum come all the way down here and double bottom out and take a nice bounce. Test it again and hit a double bottom. My bedroom up here, I blocked off with the vent. Stays comfortable. Ooh, unless you staked your ETH at all-time high. Going all in is the rookie move, that's right. And definitely take it from experience, guys, because I've been trading Bitcoin since it was 1,800 bucks. I wish I could go back in time and go all in at 1,800, right? Watched it go from 1,800 to 20,000 back to 3, and still didn't go all in. I bought a big chunk but didn't go all in. Jacob Anthony, I think Ethereum, like the absolute horrible worst case scenario for right now, the starting point would be right around $450. Now again, it's going to be my absolute worst case scenario. I think chances are we'll probably catch a bottom right around $600-ish. We got good support over here. Even a double bounce at 850, man, it's super possible it does that. Super possible. And what you want to look for, if you guys read candles, if you're into the whole TA thing and watching candles, you want to look for rounded bottoms. So when the candles start to round out on the bottom, the more you see like that, damn it, the more roundedness you see on the bottoms, the better that is indicator that we're going to start getting momentum to the upside. But you want to see these on monthly time frames, weekly time frames. You know, these rounded bottoms don't mean shit on a 1 hour time frame. I know, oh my gosh, my phone, dude, is like about to blow up with how many alerts that I'm getting. I'm getting alert after alert after alert. Up 5%, down 10%, up 5%, down 10%. It's freaking crazy. If you guys trade on Phemex exchange, you can trade gold and silver with leverage. And it's not gold and silver crypto, it's actual gold and silver, just so you know. So that's pretty slick that you can do crypto and then also hedge. So the total market cap, crypto market cap, we were sitting, before this dump happened, we were at 972 billion-ish. And we are all the way down to 765 billion. So quite a bit of billions knocked off the top, right? Take a look at old Lizzie Litecoin. This was another breakout trade we drew in, not last week, but the week before. The week before we drew this in, so this is a 2-week-old chart. Same deal, broke to the upside, came back down, went all the way through the pattern. But if you'd have bought this breakout, I mean, you'd have had plenty of profits. And with leverage, you'd have made a shit ton of money on this Litecoin move. And profits would have been kind of hard on this one, because you're looking left over here and you're trying to see a good base and see how many touches and how many times we stop in a specific area. And Litecoin is always all over the place with support and resistance. I mean, the layers and levels are just insane with this asset. I don't trade Litecoin as much. When I first started with crypto, I traded Litecoin all the time. And it fucked me. It's a hard coin to trade, it really is. Well, that's right, Gundy. I mean, if you were a big institution, why would you want to buy Bitcoin at 19,000, 20,000? You know, especially with how easy it is to manipulate things right now. What's different with Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum is Litecoin is actually is holding good at its support. It had a nice pump up, so a good 27-30% drop for it put it right back at its normal prices, you know, where it's been hovering at. 34% drop on Litecoin. So I mean, potentially could probably break out and fall even more and come back down to like the $40. It probably should be around the $40. And if you look at the pattern, I'm very surprised this broke out, because that is a picture perfect bear flag. So I'm very surprised that it broke to the upside like that. That's why it's tricky. Take your money, run, don't be greedy, take your profit. You know the setups. By now we should be pretty used to, you know, what the patterns are. Jump over here to Matic. Matic, man, it was making some move there too. Now this this chart is a couple weeks old as well. As you guys can see, we hit right off the resistance that we drew in. We drew this in, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we went off of this area. This is how we got our resistance box. Old support equals new resistance to the right of the chart. That's how we're plotting these areas. This is how we know when we're going to take our profit, or where we should take our profit. So it was a nice little trade. Had a golden cross, 50-day moving average crossed above the 200, so that is a technical golden cross. And actually Matic right now is in a technical bull run on a daily. Your 21 is on top, your 50 is in the middle, and your 200 is on the bottom. Well, no, it's not. Price action has to be above all those two, and it is not. Price action is actually below the 50-day, so neither here or there. 50-day is acting as resistance at 86 cents. It'll probably reject here, I'd imagine. I don't know. There's been a lot of good news with Poly, though, making partnerships and doing all kinds of good stuff. Snake eyes on the oscillator. Root wave, trigger wave. This is a perfect root wave, trigger wave setup. If you're trading the oscillator, you got your root wave here, and then your trigger wave is just a little bit bigger. And here we go. Just pasted that thing 50 times. I don't even know how to get that off of my paste. 'Cause that's not this video. This is ridiculous. Litecoin script algo like Doge maybe explain the pump. Very possible, because you know, Doge only pumped because of Elon buying Twitter. And you know what's really cool? My Twitter stocks, I wish I'd have known this, but when he went and took the company private, they delisted all of the Twitter stock, and then the law states that they have to pay you out whatever Twitter was on the IPO. So whenever they went public, whatever their stock started out at is what they had to pay out. I got into Twitter, I think I bought my shares at $30, and they paid me out $56 per share. God damn, how many times did it fucking paste it? Yeah, but I made out good on the Twitter. I wish I would have known it was going to do it like that, because I would have went way heavy. Okay, I'm done doing that. We'll just switch to a different chart. BNB. Now, most of these are going to look the same, guys. They're all going to have the big dumps, you know, 20-30% dump, and then we're all starting to get the nice green candle. We just started the next new daily candle, so there is 21 hours, 24 minutes in this trading period. So there's going to be a lot of these assets looking the same. Just be careful, because we have built substantial resistance on most of these, especially Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. We have built very good resistance. We traded in that range. We've been in it for months. Almost every video you guys have heard me say we were at the make or break. This is make or break. We either got to go up or down, and we just kept going sideways, sideways, sideways. And then until we broke that pattern that we've been looking at for the last 3 weeks that we've had drawn on there. I don't know if it'll take them all off. Let me go back to that. Let's see. Boom, but it took all my other stuff too. I was trying to avoid that all, so that way we could look next week at what I drew. But I'm going to have to start doing that or figure out how to get that damn thing off my paste. Because I got that mouse that has like 67,842 buttons on the side of it. So that way I can do like my tools. Like, oh, I need a line, instead of going over here and trying to find the line and go down to my favorites, I can just hit my button and pull a line out. If I want to do Fibonacci, I can do Fibonacci. I can do that. I can put that on there again. I can copy. I can change time. I can paste other charts, and this is a cool feature that TradingView added here recently, where you can chart on top of charts. You can also hit this window too. This window will pop you out into like a virtual, almost like a virtual machine kinda. It takes you out into a whole nother TradingView app. It's pretty sweet. Little miner, what was that? Low time mining, what was that you posted a bunch of stuff earlier? I don't want to scroll back up. Would you be so kind to post that list again? But dang, look at, no. Sol's only $4.97 right now, for real? No, we're at the Sol market cap. I was about to say. Yeah, $13.80. I was about to say, holy crap. Little blip over here holding us up. Another little blip, just like Ethereum. This is an Ethereum token, so this is probably going to correlate really close to an Ethereum chart. Like really close. So let's say Sol breaks here and doesn't hold as support. Let's go ahead and draw our box in for next week. We'll come in and take a look at this. Let's say we break this box. We have this tiny little area right here that will catch us a little bit. And then the next super big, well, we'll stretch these all the way across. That way next week we can look at it, see where we're at, how close we were. So the all-time worst case scenario would be $3.87. I know that sounds fucking insane right now, but the most likely scenario that's probably gonna play out would be $8. Anywhere from 10 to 8. I think is very possible. But don't be surprised if we have a little mini pump and start, you know, we might have a green day or two and things might be looking up. Do not get excited. Do not get excited. Do not go back and jump all in and think it's going to the moon. Be smart about this. Draw your trend line in. A lot of these, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, have broken major market structure, major trend lines. So we got to get back above that trend line that we broke. We have to get back above it with a daily or a weekly candle. We have to close above that trend line before you should even think about buying or doing anything of the sort. Now this is investing talk. Now if we're leverage trading, it's a completely different story. We're going to be longing and shorting and doing all kinds of different stuff when the setups are there. The Weatherman Mouse. I like Flux, and I like all the parallel assets, Crypto Crag. I was mining it there for quite a while. A lot of people are mining it right now because it's not only do you get paid in Flux, but like I said, all them parallel assets. And I think there's what, like 10 of them now, Oz, that you get paid out in. And to mine it is super easy on your equipment as well. It's way cooler. So I mean, it's altogether pretty good. It's just not very profitable at the moment. Them parallel assets help for sure. December 20th through the 24th will be more red. Yep, I think, you know, a lot of things play into this. You know, a lot of people were cashing out their crypto to pay for Christmas. A lot of people were cashing out their crypto to do taxes. You know, there's a lot of different scenarios going on top of the inflation and them jacking everything up every couple months, and so there's a lot that goes into it. Learning how to read charts and see what the charts are doing help a shit ton. I'm not saying that TA is like 100%, you know, it works every time, but it's a hell of a lot more useful than just going off of news, right? Seven parallel assets with 3 more to come. So it will be 10 altogether. Capsa, Neoxa, Meow, Beam, Ergo, maybe some CoinFlux if you're mining. Yep, little time mining. Right now I am mining the Meow coin. I'm solo mining right now on Meow coin. See right there's my Wooly Pulley right there. That's who I'm mining to. Let's take a look at the old Flux. I want to say that we charted this to Binance, maybe? I know we charted this last video. Yeah, I don't know. Flux, though, I will say that if you're in the DCA Patreon, we have some stuff over here with Flux. So when Ethereum went proof of stake, a lot of coins like Ethereum Classic, Flux, Ergo, a couple of the other ones all had golden crosses. They were getting pumped up, and that was because you know, all the hash was going into it. They were getting talked about a lot more. Of, you know, people asking, where you guys, what are you mining next, and blah 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 blah. So that's what I posted in here. This was posted on November 6th. Death Cross on Ethereum Classic. You know, expect the same thing to happen to Flux, Ergo, and the other coins that jumped post merge. And then the next day, or a little later on that night, it was Flux Death Cross, and then Ergo Death Cross. But Flux had its Death Cross on the 7th, it looks like. And it's hitting its like lowest support. Damn, 42 cents. That's I'm about to start running a node. It's only going to cost you roughly a little over $400 now to run a node, right? Instead of 1,000, because you gotta have 1,000 Flux, right, to run a node. Man, shit, I might have to pull the trigger on that and get me a node going. worst case scenario, you guys, it's gonna go back to 39 cents, and it's super possible that happens. We're right there. We're right there. This is Flux BUSD. It's still the same thing. Yep, 1,000 to get in. Damn. Is it worth it, Oz? Do you think... What up, Golden Wolf? Do you think... How fast does it take the ROI on your $500? And when you put that flux into the node, that you can keep those flux, right? You don't lose it, correct? Wouldn't recommend Meowcoin. Yeah, totally speculative mining it for sure. Just screwing around with it, and I've been hitting blocks doing it solo, so you know, just messing around with it. I think I got like 20 or 30,000. I just started solo mining it yesterday. Yeah, see, it's thinking about stuff like that. It's not always just about buying the underlying asset and holding it. You know what I mean? It's which ones can you buy and make the most money, whether you can run nodes, you can stake, you can do whatever with. Like, I was mining Raptorium there for a while, and I put the Raptorium into iNodes, and it's been in there ever since. And can you mine Raptorium with a GPU now, again? Because you could before, then they stopped doing it, and then I swear I seen a video, a guy posted that he was doing it with a GPU again. Yeah, definitely on stuff like this, like Flux and stuff, it's definitely a good time to DCA buy. And look at the DCA oscillator. We are way oversold on this thing. So expect momentum to start coming up a little bit. And this is a good bottom, a very good bottom for Flux. Man, that would be fucking stupid if it got down there to 39 cents. Maybe I'm dreaming, but I'm hoping Bitcoin to stay long enough so the ASIC price will have to go down. Hell yeah, little time mining. I almost have 1 million Meowcoin. It took quite the hit today, right? But listen, dude, I'm telling you, you hold on to that 1 million Meowcoin, and you know damn well, like on Xbitron, that exchange, dude, them coins on there frickin' rocket like crazy. Like every time I'm on over there, I'm seeing shit that's going 300-400%. The other day I seen one go 4,000%. So there's such low liquidity over there on that exchange. It takes no money at all to move them things. So if you need to move them things over there, dude, that's where I'd be trading them at. Wait till they pump up, make you $1 million. That's freaking awesome, Golden Wolf. Not sure, but RTM miners are heating my home. If I had a better CPU, I would mine it. I only have a 3600. I have two 3600 Ryzen 5 3600s. I should sell the one, use that money, throw some money in on it, and get something better. And start building CPU rigs, because there's a ton. I'm not even, I don't even pay attention to CPU mining that much, and I should, because I like messing around with it too. Bitorium little time mining. Bitorium, I posted that in the Discord. Check this out. Oh no, that wasn't it. That was the one that went. That one was over for. Look at that. Dane Doge is fucking stupid. Where was it though? I had posted right there. Bitorium was up 1,755% to XTO, the native Xbitron token. which they airdropped me. They airdropped me 1,000 of these Exto tokens. I had no idea that I had these tokens. I hadn't got back into Xbitron. I think I used to send Raptorium over there. I think I used to trade ETN. I don't know if anybody knows about ETN, but I used to trade ETN over there. But yeah, when I started doing Meowcoin and using Xbitron, I found so many assets that I didn't remember I had, or I don't even think I bought them. I don't know how the hell I got them, but I got some weird shit on there. You still keep the flux, still in your node wallet, yet the payout is about 18.46 flux a month with parallel assets. Man, as soon as my kids are grown, I will have so much extra money. And actually, it'll be like this time next year, there'll be certain things that'll be done, and I will be saving a lot of money. Like, it's so hard to not buy GPUs right now. 3070 Ti's for freaking $100. And then just speculative mine everything and just keep making your rigs bigger. That's what I'm gonna do. All the time, Gundy, I'm all the time finding shit coins that I've had, that I've did this or tried that and never went anywhere with it, and then come back a year later like, oh man. And usually it's after it's pumped up 1,000,000%, right? And could have made me a trillionaire. But then by the time I get to it, it's already went way up and way back down. Yeah, man, I'm already starting. It's already... Or a 1070 Ti, Oz. Sorry. 1070. Yeah, Crypto Crag, already feeling like that. So I got a... She'll be 17, then I have a... she'll be 16. One will be 17, one will be 16. One's going to be 11. He's going to be 11 the 16th of this month. And then I have, she'll be 9 and 7. I have 5 kids. A2000s is what I'm going for. What's the ticket on them now? Yeah, no, I thought I actually got a 3080 Ti for $300 on Facebook Marketplace. I bought it, paid, everything was good, and then like 2 days later I get a thing that they canceled it. Oh, I was so pissed. Yeah, Capsa, Neoxa, Meow, Beam, Ergo. Let's look at Crow real quick. Dirty Crow. Speaking of Crypto.com, I bought a shit ton of DogeLord Mars coin on there. So if anybody's looking for like an easy place to buy that, and it's super cheap, I bet you it's really cheap right now. 280 to 330, that's not bad. Yeah, dude, I think Flux nodes is where it's shit. You probably should, I probably should do 2 of them. So definitely be the time to do it. Dang, look at Crow. It's like at its bottom. 8.5 cents. It probably will definitely spike back up here to 10, but definitely watch for that rejection, because that's a big floor. That's that sideways bullshit we've been in for months, since June. Yeah, June. So a long road ahead, you guys, for a lot of these assets. A super long road ahead. Learn how to leverage trade, or if you are spot trading, you know, spot trade something that's low liquidity where you can buy millions of them for cheap. That way when you trade the smaller moves, you'll make more money. Yeah, Crow definitely went to shit. I remember I screwed up though big time when they what were they doing? They were doing some bullshit where they made you turn your Crow in to do something else. I forget what was going on. But I ended up getting all these Crow. I got thousands of Crow airdropped to me, and I ended up trading them in. And don't hate me for this. Don't make me leave the stream or anything, but I ended up trading the Crow for XRP. I know. Should probably see myself out. Scott Sizzle, what up? KuCoin has Elon with 5x leverage. I cross margin. Yeah, buddy, holy shit. Oh man, that's funny. Not financial advice, you guys. Yeah, we are about out of time, so why don't we jump over and look at that article I was showing you guys earlier. Bankman-Fried warned some crypto exchanges already secretly insolvent, meaning that they're out of money or have no money to pay their bills or have nothing to back up any of this crypto, anything of the sort. So the question on everybody's mind in the crypto world is whether we've reached the market bottom. Nearly $2 trillion in crypto market value has evaporated since November. Two bellwether digital assets. Luna, a $40 billion crypto asset associated with Terra USD, a $16 billion stablecoin designed to maintain parity with the US dollar, have collapsed earlier this month. Bitcoin traded below 20,000, lowest level since December. Basically, numerous crypto firms, including blah, 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 blah. But the fallout is far from complete. Earlier this month, Singapore-based Three Arrows Capital, a highly leveraged crypto trading firm with a $200 million of exposure to Luna, revealed that it was nearly insolvent. Three Arrows had borrowed large sums from numerous crypto firms, including New Jersey's Voyager Digital and New York-based BlockFi. In order to survive, Three Arrows default. The two digital asset exchanges turned to billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried, founder of FTX and the richest person in crypto, worth some $20.5 billion. Holy shit. Between FTX and its quantitative trading firm, Alameda, he provided the companies with $750 million in credit lines. There is no guarantee that Bankman-Fried will recoup his investment. You know we're willing to do somewhat bad deal here if that's what it takes to sort of stabilize things and protect customers, he says. So, one of the richest people in crypto, that's insane. Wow, I didn't know that. So he bought in, Bankman-Fried has bought into the crypto brokerage Robinhood, where FTX has already accumulated 7.6 stake and is rumored to be considering an acquisition. Bankman-Fried denies any active merger talks with Robinhood, but tells Forbes that more crypto exchange failures are coming. There are some third-tier exchanges that are already secretly insolvent, says Bankman-Fried. Fried's FTX, along with Coinbase, Kraken, and Binance, are giants among the digital asset exchanges. They have millions of customer accounts and functionally, they operate similarly to online stock brokerages, but outside of these whales, there are more than 600 crypto exchanges around the world operating in a largely unregulated frontier. Never heard of AAX, Billance, or Hotbit? You aren't alone. But like Coinbase, they trade Bitcoin, Ether, and Dogecoin and offer generous margin loans, as much as 20 times their initial capital to their clients. Lacking any meaningful regulatory oversight, many crypto exchanges have been vulnerable to scammers and attacks. So this goes back to what I was saying about, if anybody wants to do crypto anything, you're going to have to abide by a certain set of rules. And if you don't abide by them rules, you are not going to be legit. You're going to be completely shut down. And the only thing that's going to be left are the super centralized legit ones, and then the super duper sketchy decentralized ones that are really fucking scary to put your money in. Scotty Sizzle. Haha, I didn't buy in yet. That was supposed to be in. Gotcha. Sounds like regular banks to me. Guess who's talking about himself? He's like, damn, looked at our books and we were effed. I know, right? So just be careful, you guys, when doing anything with your crypto. Quite a lot of OGs know, you don't put your shit on the exchanges. Put it in cold storage, cold wallets, paper wallets. It's kind of different, like if you're talking nodes or staking or anything like that, because you have to risk your crypto. You have to put it on there. So keep your head on a swivel. I know it's super hard to keep up with all the news. Honestly, that's why I don't even care to look at it. Like, it's, whatever. I'll look at the chart and I'll get all the information and all the news that I need to know right there at the chart. And then I ain't even got to fill my head with any of this bullshit going on. But alright, guys, it is 10:03. It's time for me to get off here. I'm super dog tired, but I hope you guys learned a little bit of something. Definitely get into the DCA Patreon group. Doing all kinds of good stuff over there, and you'll get access to a bunch of different stuff. So definitely do that. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming. You are all FA. And with that being said, you guys have a kick-ass night, and I will see y'all next week. Hit me up in the Discord if you have any questions, or you're thinking about buying, selling, not sure what to do. Be more than happy to help you out. Alright guys, have a good night.